Peace, Jeff. We still got some free speech going?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
All right. What's happening, people? How you doing? My name is Max Parthas.
What up?
I'm here from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm originally born in New Jersey. When I came in here today, I asked Jeff a question a little while ago. I was like, Jeff, when was the last time you had a slavery abolitionist on your stage? And he looked at me like, man, since 2014, we ain't ever had no slavery abolitionists over in here. Guess what? Now you do. Today we deal with modern day slavery, and I know it sounds like some conspiracy theorists, but I've been doing this for most of my life, going across the country, talking to people about abolitionism and using poetry while I do that. We have a nation that has 2.4 million people in prison. It's the largest prison population in the history of the world. Over 1 million children are arrested every year. 600,000 go in and out of the prisons over and over again, year after year. And every person that goes into these prisons that are warehousing our children and our husbands and our wives get paid for that. $30,000 to $50,000 for men, $50,000 to $70,000 for women, and $80,000 on an average for children. In Illinois, there's one private prison that gets $240,000 a year for every child that goes through their doors. I can send my entire family to college for that. It's a $500 billion a year industry, and it criminalizes our people. And I'm gonna tell you, the loophole that us abolitionists are trying to close is the 13th Amendment. In 1865, the 13th Amendment did not abolish slavery. If you just pick it up and read it, it says, slavery shall be abolished in the United States of America and all of its territories, except for prisoners duly convicted. So I'm supposed to come here and do some poetry, right? When I think about what I do every day, I just gotta say in advance, I'm sorry I don't have any poetry today. I ain't got nothing to say, like Jeff said, that hasn't already been said. I ain't got nothing to read that hasn't already been read. And although I know some might hear me now, in the long run, when it's all done, most don't ever care anyway. Actually, apathy seems to be the modus operandum. We got people putting up with any kind of atrocity that the sinister system might hand them, and I don't know it, goddamn them. And I'm not trying to second guess, but lately, Rudy, I've been feeling stressed. Because it appears that cowardice has become contagious and it's making me more than a little nervous. It seems like everybody wants to put everything they got into this well-known company called lip service. You do it, they claim it. You make it, they name it. Popularize it, monetize it, then put it on t-shirts and coffee cups with slick slogans like, capitalism sucks. You can get 2 shirts for 30 or 3 cups for 15 bucks. And the absurdity is certainly hurting the cause. It's like wearing urban commando khakis when you really don't have the balls to bounce. And we should all denounce them, but we don't dare unless it affects the integrity of our next or our next paychecks. We really don't care. So what poetry could I possibly read that could probably lead to compassion or action? I feel like a fool even fucking asking, so no, I don't have any poetry today. I ain't got nothing to say that hasn't already been said. I ain't got nothing to read that hasn't already been read. I ain't got no cute quotes to make you run out of the lizard loud screaming, that's all I can stand, I can't take it no more. You will take it like a whore and beg for more. Come on, folks, let's be truthful. We take it up the ass every day with no mercy, no grease, no compassion. Fools are always fruitful. Like seedless grapes, they don't breathe, they're being bred. Or like Manchurian candidates who don't lead, they're being led. It's the next best thing to being dead, and not too far from fulfilling that post. At the most, with a host for an evil indwelling, more concerned with getting laid or paid than freeing slaves. And Sojourner Truth will probably roll over in a grave. Harriet Tubman might be ashamed to be associated with the likes of types of people we become. Odds are she might even regret freeing just one, when centuries later we will re-enslave our own daughters and sons. And for what? An iPod, cell phone, PlayStation, value menu, burger. We really should be freedom fighters, but instead we become accomplices to murder. So no, Max ain't got no poetry today. Ain't got nothing to say that hasn't already been said. Ain't got nothing to read that hasn't already been read. But that's all right. We standing here, and this is your first ever slavery abolitionist here at the Lizard Lounge tonight. Peace.